wait a little bit, some of them who are late, and we'll start.
Yes, you may already applaud.
Okay, so let's, Oля, maybe we can delete this visual, right? Can we? No, we can't. Okay.
No,
Okay.
here it's not informational. Our cameraman use this picture as a cover, so
Okay.
we need to say him to delete it. Start the stream.
Yeah, and it's a very nice visual.
Okay. While we're waiting for
Okay,
this magic, and this is magic finally appeared. And what can I say, guys? Again, hello, hello. I'm very happy to be here, to be part of this absolutely magical conference, Immersive X, which is so great. I want to mute you guys. Some of you who joined will be muted to have a better experience with the sound. If you have any technical issues, try to reload your page if you are using the laptop, your computer, or just rejoin again the application if you have a tech issue with sound and others, or maybe bad internet connection. There's also very important notes. There's a behind the container, there's a note with this tech instructions if you need. And if you can experiencing right now the sound of the world, and it's kind of annoying while we're doing this guide tour, so go to the settings and then you'll find the audio and video section, and then you find the music, and just reduce the music and your experience might be much better after that. Yes, and you can text into the chat if you have any questions anytime, and at the end of the experience we'll have the Q&A session where you can unmute yourself and ask questions. So let's begin, right? Okay, so where are you guys? And what is Inloco Open Storage? So Inloco is kind of a private cultural institution focused on urban art, phygital, and site-specific practices. So, but in short, it's a gallery. It's a gallery based in Dubai. But the project focusing on the collecting art by contemporary artists, mostly with the street art background. And what is street art? Right. It's a rebellious expression of freedom with industrial vibe, right? So that's why we found a unique way how to showcase artworks without boring white walls and hanging on the white walls, you know, and we found a way how to respect our artists. And this mechanism of showcasing the artworks is very simple. You can pull the door handle and open the compartment, and it will bring you that kind of immersive experience. Don't open it right now because we will, yeah, thank you so much. There's a Gadi bar, yeah, so helping us. So we will show you how it works. And what is also very important to mention, it's not just the simple guide tour today. Today we have a very specific immersive experience because we are on this Immersive X conference. And this is a digital twin of the gallery in Dubai. So let's see how it's in Dubai. And after whole experience, you will get the full puzzle and understand what is going on here. And so let me introduce you to our gallery keeper, Marta, who is in the physical world, in a physical reality. And you can see her on a screen. And let me unmute you. Wait a second. Can you unmute yourself? Guys, can you help to unmute Marta? Can you say something?
Yes, welcome everyone. You are seeing me from the neighborhood of Al Quoz in Dubai, which is a quickly developing neighborhood bustling with creative energy. As mentioned by my colleague, you can see that our space is the antithesis to the traditional white box gallery and instead has dark, captivating walls and thoughtful, dramatic lighting, a place, a much needed meeting point for street art to converge in harmony in a gallery space.
Okay, perfect. Marta, can I ask you to present us and show the first artwork?
Yes. You'll be able to see how they are
Is it
uniquely stored and displayed. Not too much.
Wow, this is great. Okay, so let's see how this physical artworks looks here in a virtual world, in the metaverse. So I will ask Elsa to show us and open the compartment with this artist and give us the briefly explanation of what is going on. So Elsa, if you can see me and hear me.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elsa, and I'm ambassador of Inloco Gallery, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite artists from Inloco. His name is Turben, and now I opened his compartment, and I want to invite you to explore the space. So his paintings are delightfully naive and simple, but there is so much more to them than meets the eye. I love how he brings these characters to life and mixes in touch of nostalgia and try to run over there. In his compartment, you can chase cats by breaking trees, which is a lot of fun, but you are unlikely to catch up with the fast animals. I absolutely love how the world creators have taken that naivety and managed to convey it in the flat 2D forms of the cats. And just listen to them meow. I think the sound design immerses us in the context as much as possible, which is really awesome. And there is another fascinating thing to look at, the pattern and color of the cat. So just look at it. What does it remind you of? Just think about it. We have two amazing pictures of the cats in our gallery, Birchguard 1 and Birchguard 2. You can see them at the compartment as well and on the screen in the video. These incredible pieces were created during their residence named Useless Palace. We have the world of it, by the way, here in Spatial and in VR chat. It was a challenging period for the artist, by the way, but he found a way to channel his feelings of homesickness into these stunning works. And he used the pattern of birch as a way to express his nostalgia and create something truly special. His paintings are delightfully reminded of children's drawings, and they are as simple and open as a child's mind, yet filled with wonderful irony. Yeah, and I really enjoy this world and his works. I hope you too.
And you can see actually if you move a little bit your avatars and come closer, a little bit closer to this compartment which is opened, then you can see how the cats hanging on this mesh, right? So on one side of the mesh you can see a few works from different exhibits, but from another side of this meshes you can see the cats. Okay, cool, perfect. So amazing. Thank you, Elsa, so much. Maybe you can also show us Turban. Can you give us a little bit briefly um, introduction of the next artist?
Sorry, you mean to tell more about Turban, like his briefly
Oh, no,
history?
sorry, Ilinsky. I messed up. I messed up the name Ilinsky, the next one.
Just a second. Here's Lewinsky and his work, and just pay attention to a few the most remarkable figures. I can say like this. It's a kind of shadow of a person, of a man, and this butterfly, and these two symbols. They are like it's kind of his signature. And as a graffiti artist, he used to use them in his works. And as you can see on the compartment, there are a few works as well. And you see the TV boxes here. So just look at how he makes these paintings. You can see they look like this noise from TV, when the channel is blocked or lost or something. And yeah, that's because of his style of creating these artworks. He puts the dye on the canvas, and then he uses some special equipment like drill or something, and he just remove the high layer, and that's why it looks like noise. So if you come a little closer to the compartment, you can see that it really looks like noise from TV box. So, and there is an interesting fact about this artist. So he's from Russia, and so somebody changed it. Let me bring it back. There is an interesting fact about this artist that he's the most remarkable when looking at his works. So sorry, that's always asked, is it an artist from Russia or not? And so maybe that's because of his dark vibes. Always noticed, known this. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, great. And when we also can see in the physical world these butterflies, and Marta is showing us this, but I think there's a little technical issue. Sometimes this happens. So we ask the camera guys to reload again this live streaming here because it's like freezing. But you still can see the butterflies on this live stream section right now. So guys, if you can hear me in the physical gallery, please reload the, yes, thank you, amazing, great. I'm super happy you can do it in a real time. And perfect, and we will switch for different artists. And I want to show you Filippo Minelli. And Filippo Minelli is, let me find, hidden from the behind of the container. I will open the new one. Ta-da! This one. So what is going on here? And if you can you see the translation actually? Can you text me into the chat or unmute yourself if you can see the translation now, the live stream, the broadcasting from the gallery?
No, not right now.
Right now, okay, it's okay. It's sometimes technical. Okay, some issues. Let me.
There's a small
open.
screen on the left.
Oh,
I'm just
right,
emailing.
perfect. Cool. Olga, can you help us and put the screen up where it's been before and make it bigger? It's like up.
After a second, I will find where the little screen is. Oh,
Yeah.
where is he? Where is it
Yeah.
hiding? Oh, I see it. Okay, great.
Yeah. So you can feel it. And I will tell you that, see, this is like kind of a digital thing again. And about this fog, I want to give a little also introduction. So Minelli, Filippo Minelli, he's from Italy. And this is his like very famous series of photos, which is named Silence and Shape. And he doing this photos since 2008 or 2009, and so he used the colorful smoke bombs as an artistic device inspired by, you know, his own political activism. And here you can see in a virtual world, you can see the colorful fog on the floor, which you can step on, and it will activate the colorful fog. And it's completely illegal in Dubai in the physical world, but because we are in the Metaverse, guys, it's legal to use here. So, and if you don't mind, Marta, I would like to give you also a microphone. Maybe you will tell us more about Filippo's work.
Certainly. Well, so he's an Italian contemporary conceptual artist with a deep exploration and research into contemporary landscape and its cultural dynamics. As described by my colleague, these works that he's quite notable for show smoke bombs against the serene, tranquil beauty of nature. And it is a commentary on peace and the revolutionary upheaval it often takes to get there. He is highly accomplished, having had most of his work exhibited in Somerset House in London, Total Museum in Seoul, and just earlier this year, Nomad Circle in the island of Capri. In fact, if I list his whole CV, we will be here all night, so I will end it there.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay,
We
so
have time.
let's see. Yeah, we have time, but we still have 4 artists. So let me pass the microphone to Olga Kai. So she will give us the briefly introduction of 4 other artists. And I think Marta also could show us in a real world how the artist works looks there, but we will not go into the details. So Olga, it's your time.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm so happy to see you here. A lot of you, like so many people. And Martha, can I ask you to show us the compartment with the locker? Yeah, thank you. Nice. Let's see what we have here. Oh, and right now, okay, welcome to this giant frying pan. So here we have our youngest artist, Loher. He's from Algiers, and his paintings are very bright, colorful, and even, I would say, surreal. People really love him and his works. For this project, we took his artwork, the Dreamer's Subway, and created this giant pan with a cooking breakfast inside. And now you can stand here just up to your knees in oil. So I hope it feels nice. But I really like this feeling. It's almost physical for me. And I also love these giant forks here. By the way, this world is also available on the VR chat platform under the same name, Inloco Open Storage. You can find this world there, and if you visit it there, you can poke other people with these forks. I'm mentioning this just to encourage you to check out our worlds on VR chat too, because we could use more attention there, you know. It will be very useful for us. But I'll make it short, and at this point I want to ask Marta to show us our next artist, Dusto, and maybe say a couple of words about him.
Just give me a moment. Dusto started primarily as a graffiti artist, and he is most known for the use of a continuous black line that we see here. He paints both in abstraction and in a figurative form, and he does this line with spray paint with one solid motion propelled by raw emotion. In his abstract work, he doesn't give us a lot of context, but instead invites us to have an immediate emotional experience and feel, also giving us some kind of freedom and co-creation with his work. Whether in his figurative work, he explores the theme of existentialism, hidden danger, loss, belonging, and he mostly uses a color palette of red and green. Some of it are colors from his childhood. A lot of hallways in Russia contained this exact shade of green, and so it brings up a sense of nostalgia for him. But on the other component, they represent chlorophyll and blood, so both essential compounds to life force.
Thank you, Marta. It sounds heartbreaking, I would say. So yeah, I like this green color because this green is really popular in post-Soviet countries for places like hospitals and staircases in old Soviet houses, though no one knows why. And to match his style, we added some almost dead plants here and a plane in the sky. Look up and you can see it. Just because one of his paintings features a plane, so we decided to add this detail to this virtual world. But let's move on, and our next artist is Seata, and I would ask Martha to show his compartment in the physical world.
We have a few, but I will start here.
Great. Can you tell us a couple of words about this artist?
Yes. He was primarily doing graffiti since the early 2000s, but very much inspired by French street artists and particularly an exhibition by the artist Horf. He was inspired to create more conceptual work in a gallery setting. The style we can see here can be described as soft focused impressionism, and it is almost an optical illusion because when you stand close to the canvas, you see almost 15 colors at once in one small area, whereas when you step farther away, image comes into the eye quite clear and whole despite being blurry. This roster of works we have here are part of an overlapping series called -2. And this has a very romantic sentiment because it's how his wife at the time, who was short-sighted, would see the world without her lenses or glasses. In the series where you see the animal, the bull, the artist anthropomorphizes different animals with personality of his family members. So this piece is called Nephew, and we can imagine a cheeky, headstrong young boy, whereas in this painting here, it's part of the Arctic Romantic collection, where the artist depicts various Arctic environments with different details at different times of day. And that is a study on the sustenance of hope in arid environments and the treasurable beauty that can only be found in stillness.
Thank you, Martha. I really love these fascinating creatures and blurry landscapes. So for his world, we created this strange multi-dimensional space filled with cows. And some of them actually are interactive. I'll show you how to interact with our fascinating cows. You can just push the F button. And you can see how it stretch, right? And we have another one.
The last one,
on the right. The last one, yes. So push the button and it's dancing. Yeah, this one is my favorite one. So yeah, we have two interactive cows right here. And finally, I'll tell you a little bit about our next artist. Right now, we don't have his works in a physical space, but we always have his works here. And it's Ima.
Yeah, his works right now is traveling in the art fairs, world art fairs. So that's why we can show them in Metaverse, which is exactly why Metaverse here.
Yes. So Iman, he works with urban surfaces like concrete fences, which you can see here in this virtual space. And if we stay quiet for a moment, we'll hear these little sneezing sounds. This is a playful nod to Ima because he often uses floral themes in his art, but ironically he has allergies. So we added these sneezing tumbleweeds that roll around the space because we thought it's fun, it's just fun.
Yeah, it's really fun because he's really allergic to all the flowers, like literally all the flowers. And all his paintings, he's paint the flowers all the time. So, yeah, cool.
And I think he was the last one for today, right?
Yeah. I mean, perfect. You can close this compartment, and this is it, and hopefully you got the whole picture of the idea and why we all here, why we use this broadcast and live stream from the physical gallery. And I really want to invite you guys to the physical gallery whenever you've been in Dubai. Just let us know and just go and experience this there. We also have two more worlds in spatial and VR chat, and this is also digital twins of absolutely amazing art interventions, one in the desert and the second one in the island, with the artists you've just seen. And yeah, I think this is it. Thanks for being here, and this is time for the Q&A session. If you have any questions to me, Olga, Elsa, or Marta in the physical gallery, if you want to see more paintings, we have cameramans who can follow Marta and show you more. So yeah, and thanks again.
Before we open it up to the audience, I would like to thank you, Anastasia, Olga and Elsa, and of course Marta too, for inviting us to experience this. I have to admit I'm not an art expert, but I have never seen such a beautiful blend between art and the physical space and in the metaverse before. For me it was absolute magic what you showed us. This is like wizardry, and you were telling Olga, you were saying, and Elsa, that you are ambassadors. At least you made me also now to an ambassador for Inloco Gallery. So guys, seriously, this was absolutely great, and this is what I wanted to say before we open it up to the audience. So thank you very much for letting us experience this.
Thank you for having us at your magical conference, and this opportunity to exchange the beauty and magic. Yes, amazing.
So now, any questions, comments? Anything more than applause?
So I've got a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, so great presentation, guys. Really super impressive. It's such a nice way of doing digital twin. So where are you taking it next? Are you looking at making the space bigger? Are you looking at different spaces? What's the plan?
Yeah, so first of all, this is like a main matrix world for the gallery, and we will add more compartments with more paintings while we collect and store more art here in Special and on the VRChat platform. But also we are doing because we're collecting the street art and work with the street artists. So we are doing all the time the art interventions. Intervention means, communication with the streets. And we're doing installations there and scan them and implement them into the virtual reality to store and to use this as a tool, as kind of a museum tool. So because we are right now, it's our second year of existence. So first year we've done intervention in the desert, which the name is Useless Palace. So you can find the portal behind the container. So Useless Palace. And the second one, the next year we've done and produced, there was Idealized City with Filippo Minelli, Italian artist, which is also insane installation on the crazy island in Dubai. And we scan it also and implement it to the Metaverse and build the world. So this year, next year, 2025, there will be a new artist with with crazy ideas, and there will be a light calligraphy and other things. It's still in development. So we also have a plan to capture this in the physical reality and bring it into the metaverse. So this is the whole concept, super simple, but to capture the physical reality and collect all the experiences here, because this is, again, street art. Now you can see it, but tomorrow, because it's a street art, there's rain and storms and, and it's not exist anymore. That's why only way to collect and present it's a metaverse tool that we found very helpful. I hope I answered.
So following on that, street art is usually about social protests. So how far you can comment freely on the social aspect of Dubai culture, the street art in virtual and physical? What's the situation there?
Yeah, right. That's a great question. It's not easy to do that type of project in Dubai because street art is illegal there, and you all the time have to find a way how to communicate with the government and present the project there, right? But in Metaverse we have more tools to make the experience legal. For example, with the colorful fog by Filippo Minelli, right? So this is his tool, and he's doing this kind of a protest photos in different landscapes in different countries, and it's not legal in Dubai, and that's why we use this tool as a just animation in Metaverse. And this is tricky, and you have to find a compromise all the time, but the Metaverse also helps a lot.
It reminds me when we were doing street art in Poland before the wall came down, and we used to use these drawings of orange gnomes, of little garden gnomes. And nobody knew what it was. Authorities didn't understand, but people did. So there are ways around things, but it's really interesting what you're doing, guys. Really interesting.
Thank you, and thank you for sharing that story with your experience also. It's cool. It's really cool.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Questions?
no, it's something wrong with your audio connection. No.
That's better.
Unfortunately. Yeah, good, fine, yes. Yeah, you can ask a question. If
You can maybe rejoin. That helps from time to time.
yeah. And if someone want to ask Martha a question, she's in Dubai, like what is the temperature right now? How hot is it there? you can also ask her.
But maybe she can show us around. This is what you offered, right? So, I mean, at least we got the live stream, and Martha, you can take us on a short tour. We still got 5 minutes left. For me, it would be interesting to see. I mean, the container looks beautiful. Is it all gold? Wow. That's why I imagine.
Oh,
Dubai.
actually, you know what?
Yes.
Actually, you
Sorry.
can tell us why it's gold. It's very ironic, and
Yes.
and this metaphor is like very crazy.
Well, it's a twofold metaphor of the golden container, because the container itself is an internationally recognized symbol of industry and globalization, and so it is a vessel from different expressions and techniques, imagination, dreams, journeys from all over the world that have found a home here. And it is gold leaf gilded because it represents the spirit of our artists. They are precious and bold, and like gold, they are striking and hold great value. And not beyond the spirit of our artists, we are attempting to take all treasurable memories from existence and hold them floating in a space to be revisited over time and time again, so that the memories are not lost but contained in this vessel, reflecting the richness and brilliance of the human spirit.
Beautiful. Thank you very much for giving us an explanation. Unfortunately, we lost the video, but we could hear the audio at least.
Guys, can you reload again the visual, the live stream, please? Yeah, I'm still waiting when the technology will bring us joy without all these technical issues.
Yeah, but to be honest, I don't know how the audience experienced it, but I found it very, very sophisticated what you've done here with the live stream, and the image was pretty good. And other than this last minute, everything worked out pretty fine, I guess. So also this was great.
Yeah, but still not perfect, you know. But thank you.
Well, is life ever perfect?
It's not, you're right. Okay, now we can see you. So beautiful, Martha. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you can't see, but we see the butterflies that is flying around you, which is amazing.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Can I show anything else? Or...
Yeah, sure, absolutely. If we don't have any questions, you can show us around a little bit more, and yeah, and then we can finish.
May I ask a question? Is my audio?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, hello. Yeah, we can barely hear you. Unfortunately, there's something weird with the sound.
Okay.
Try to maybe reconnect.
It's the audio issue. Oh no, we all again lost connection. Maybe it's gone.
Yeah, it's that's some technical issues again.
Yeah.
Guys, if you can hear us, let's reload.
Honestly,
Until
we should get together and build another spatial. Everybody gets 10,000 and we build it. It has to be doable.
What I can say is that we will continue the conference now in VR chat. We have a couple of sessions there, and you could also always meet in our central hub area X. I don't know, Anastasia and your team, if you maybe show up and answer some questions there. It would be great to have you on our journey of the conference. And let's catch up maybe at some other world.
Okay.
And thanks again. I have to move on actually to the next session. And as I said, thank you very, very much. And I mean, as I told you in the rehearsal, I always thought of going to Dubai. Now I have a reason to go there.
Please come.
See your gallery.
Now you know Martha. You know Martha there, so.
Thanks very much.
Thank you everyone for coming. It was a pleasure to host you here and share what we have. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you very much, guys. Great stuff.
Bye bye, guys. Bye bye. Thank you.